From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
So what is this? So what is this?
That is his baby. She's about a week out. Why you bring all these people?
Idiot!
Hey, someone call an EMT.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Krystal Ellis, discernibly pregnant, has more issues than mere mood swings. Concerned over her boyfriend's recent lack of attention, Krystal begs the seasoned gumshoes for help. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
So in the beginning, before the baby even was thought of or even came, it was like unicorns on acid for us. Like, we were just so happy. We were all up in each other's face all the time, just wanted to chill and hang out, drink a beer or two, whatever. And then, I don't know, it was almost like the moment after I took the pregnancy test, everything just changed.
Cameron, age 26. A furniture salesman accused of playing musical chairs with his girlfriend's love. Sometime near sundown, Cameron leaves work. The suspect walks around the strip mall to a coffee shop where he meets with an unidentified female. The suspect and his coffee date go inside and order a couple of cups of Joe. Taking their drinks back outside, Cameron and his mysterious friend grab a table on the sidewalk.
He started being distant. It was like he didn't talk to me about anything anymore. Not like the way he used to. Which was weird to me because we were always the type of couple to where we could just tell each other everything. Sometimes I feel like he's not only interested in me, but I kind of feel like he's not even interested in the child anymore. Just like he doesn't do like the little things that he used to do for me. Like, he doesn't rub my back. He doesn't make me ramen noodles like he used to. He doesn't take me to doctor's appointments as often as he used to. Like, his lack of interest, it's gone way down.
Cheaters operatives notice something amiss when Cameron leans in to kiss his otherwise innocent partner. The couple canoodles over their coffee for some time. After a while, the suspect leads his companion to his vehicle. Tailed by the Cheaters surveillance squad, Cameron drives across town, finally arriving at an unknown home. He escorts his femme fatale to her front door. Cameron joins the pretty woman inside. Much, much later, the suspect leaves and drives home to a disconcerted Krystal.
I'm definitely not prepared to move on with him if he's cheating, but I would be lying if the thoughts in the back of my head still said that I didn't want to be with him, just because, true love doesn't go away overnight. It takes months, sometimes even years. It doesn't just disappear or dissolve. A relationship without trust is nothing, because if you don't have trust, you don't have communication, and if you don't have communication, it's like, what do you have?
Cheaters investigators stake out the suspect in Krystal's home. This evening, Cameron takes his red hot rod for a spin. A Cheaters mobile detachment trails closely as the suspect commutes to the home seen previously on surveillance. Promptly, the suspect's consort, now positively identified as Chelsea Hannigan, gets inside. The dynamic duo drive away, shadowed by the Cheaters' private eyes. Cameron and Hannigan arrive at a movie bar and grill, obviously intent upon catching a flick and some food. During their wait, Cameron proves Krystal's distrust by playfully caressing Hannigan's locks. A few hours later, the suspect and his date return to his ride. As would a true gentleman, he holds the passenger door open for his playmate. Krystal's boyfriend then drives his second girlfriend back to her residence. Deciding he has plenty of time to spare, Cameron joins Hannigan inside. Quite some time passes before the cheater's surveillance team sees Cameron again, slinking home to a heartbroken and pregnant girlfriend. As with previous days, cheater's detectives continue their watch of Krystal and Cameron's residence. The suspect leaves and dashes to his clandestine Flames residence. Hannigan gets into Cameron's vehicle. The suspect and his companion speed to a shopping center. Crossing the lot to an entrance, Cameron has his arm wrapped protectively around Hannigan. Inside the store, the couple shop in the home decor section. Eventually, the twosome return to their car with goods in hand, and the suspect returns his sultry charge back to her home. Just as cheater's detectives expect, Cameron joins Hannigan inside for a number of hours. When the suspect finally leaves, the cheater squad heads back to headquarters to collate their case for a downtrodden Krystal. Coming up, the confrontation.
Now that all clues point to an affair, Cheaters gathers evidence for Krystal's scrutiny. With her heart threatening to break from the stress, Krystal steels herself to view the truth.
First thing I'd like to say, Krystal, is thank you for coming out this evening. As you know, we have conducted our investigation. And my question for you is, are you prepared to see what we've come up with?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Krystal, we begin our investigation outside of Cameron's workplace. A few moments later, we see Cameron emerge. He walks to a coffee shop and meets up with this woman. They grab their coffee and they sit down. Tell me, do you recognize her?
No.
Continuing on, after getting their drinks, they sit on a table right outside the coffee shop and begin to converse back and forth. Then he leans in and kisses her. After finishing up their coffee, they proceed to Cameron's vehicle, get in together, and leave the coffee shop. They arrive at this residence. That's when we see the car lights turn off. The female gets out of the vehicle, and so does Cameron. Some hours pass. We see Cameron leave. He gets into his vehicle, and he drives away. Continuing on with our investigation, as our detectives follow Cameron, he arrives at that same home from the previous day, and that female emerges. She gets into the vehicle, and our detectives follow. They arrive at a movie bar and grill. They sit down and have a few drinks. They sit at this table together, and he begins to romantically play with her hair. After they finish their drinks, moments later, they exit the bar. He then escorts her to his vehicle and opens the door. After closing the door, he receives a phone call before he gets into his vehicle. What you're about to hear is the audio from that. Tell me if you remember this, Krystal.
Okay.
Okay, so when you home? Probably get home about 45 minutes. All right, whatever. Well, I'll see you when you get here. I love you too.
After finishing up that phone call saying he's playing poker with his boys while that woman's sitting in the car, they return to her residence. That's when we see Cameron go inside wearing a t-shirt, and that's when a few hours pass and we see Cameron emerge in a completely different outfit.
What?
Yeah, he changed his clothes. At this point in time, why don't we go ahead and get in the vans? I know exactly where their location is. They're at that same residence.
Oh, you do?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So why don't we get on the road?
Yeah, we can, let's go ahead and do that then.
Okay, right this way.
Okay.
How you doing, miss?
All right, how are you?
Good, I'm Clark Gable. I'm with the television show Cheaters. Is Cameron here?
Yeah, he here. That's my boyfriend.
Well, I got his girlfriend out here who's pregnant with his child, 9 months.
His girlfriend.
Hey, Cameron?
Who? That's his girl. That's your girlfriend?
Cameron, how you doing?
Who's all these people?
Whoa, so what the is this? So what the is this? So what is this? So what is this? Who is this? Who is this? What is this? What is this? What is this though? What is this though? What is this though?
Let's get everyone.
Get off my porch. Get off my porch. Go. Who is this?
That's who he shares a home with.
You live with her?
What's her name?
My name's Chelsea.
Chelsea.
You just came around my face.
Why you bring all these people?
What you mean, who is all these people? Don't worry about the cameras, boo. What is this? What is this? No, don't touch me.
Well, they've been together for a year. They live together. They share a home.
Is that right? And that's his baby?
That is his baby.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
So what the is this? So what the is this?
That's who he shares a home with.
girl.
And that's his baby?
That is his baby. She's about a week out from having that child.
Is that right? This your girlfriend? This your girlfriend? This your girlfriend? This your baby? This your baby?
No, explain.
You ain't gonna say
Because you're real good at
Oh, really?
playing people.
That's your
though.
baby?
So I would really like to
But
see
you been up in here laying up with me?
Yeah, it is what it is.
This bitch 9 months pregnant?
It is
And you
what
laying
it
up
is.
in my house?
Yes,
Go on.
Cameron, please tell
Go
her.
on.
Please tell her. No, come here. Come here. Who you telling to watch out, though? Who you telling? No, let go of me.
This camera's out in front of my mother's house, out in front of my face.
You need to explain.
You need to come back.
No, don't worry about your child, because you wasn't worried about your child when you was up in there.
When you were
This bitch
playing.
9 months, and you laying up in my mother's house. I can't believe it. Go on, you can do that with your bitch. Go ahead.
So you just slipped and fell in her accidentally?
So you leaving with that bitch? All right.
I mean, put it this way. What if you were standing next to me and you just walked in and saw your girl in that house with another man and she came out and you found out she was pregnant? You'd be pretty upset,
I had
Cameron.
To bring you up, I ain't gonna lie.
You'd be upset, exactly,
And you think it's
man.
funny?
I just did his mother laundry. This bitch 9 months pregnant. Excuse me.
It ain't funny.
You think it's funny?
It's not funny.
How about if I crack the top of your skull? Would that be funny?
How did you meet Chelsea? How did you meet that girl?
Yeah, how did you meet
Just
her?
hit me up on Facebook, you know what I'm saying?
She hit you up?
Yeah.
He think I'm playing. That's his bitch.
Chelsea, I would like to ask you a question right quick. So,
Oh, y'all gonna leave together.
so
y'all
he's
live together?
telling me that you hit him up. No, but you sitting up here saying that she hit you up, and I just got a feeling that ain't what it is, though.
Stay with this bitch. You stay with this bitch.
Watch out, watch out.
There you go.
I didn't look in your inbox.
There you go.
Hey, I think she's burning your clothes.
Leave with your
She ain't
bitch.
burning my
Baby in 5 minutes, bet. Now get that bitch on. And we been spending money together. All right.
We got boxers here, and I mean, there's all sorts of stuff there. Hey, Chelsea, what
That
exactly
mother hit me up.
did he tell you he was single?
He
or-
told me he had a baby, but he didn't tell me this bitch was pregnant. He didn't even tell me he had a girlfriend. I'm supposed to be his girlfriend.
Tell the truth.
You ain't tell the truth. This your bitch?
Yeah,
This
that's
your
my bitch.
All right.
Chelsea,
Then get your and leave with your bitch.
you get this.
Stop, drop, and roll. Hey, Chelsea, do you have a hose?
Why don't you go ahead and get a good start on burning in hell?
You and your bitch can go on somewhere.
Did her ask her anything?
Idiot!
Hey, someone call an EMT.
Now this bitch finna have her baby in front of my mother's house. Go on somewhere with that bitch. Go on.
Can we get her a chair? Hey, come sit over here. Come sit down. Hey, you have a chair in front of your house?
Hell, that bitch ain't coming in front of my house with that. You can go ahead and get your baby down the street.
You're not gonna give her a chair.
Hell no, I ain't.
You're not gonna give
no,
her-
hell no, I ain't. You can take it down the street.
Here. Sit down. Relax.
You
Breathe.
finna help her?
Breathe.
Yeah, I'm finna help her. What the f you mean?
Hey, they're coming. I hear him.
But
Are
you
you
a
all right?
single man?
Good.
You. How about that?
Breathe. Listen, I understand what you did. It was stupid and it was wrong, and you made a mistake. But listen, there's an ambulance right there that's about to take her to the hospital, and she's about to have your child.
Right here didn't even have to happen though.
But it did have to happen, though. I would like it if you would go be with her, though.
I'd rather be with you though.
Because you've been laying up over here with her.
Listen to me.
So, I mean...
Listen. I know you're upset, but your water just broke and you're about to give birth.
Okay.
Hold on.
We just had a water break. She's about
water break?
9 months pregnant.
You're 9 months pregnant. This is your first baby? Mm-hmm. Your first one? Okay. How far along are you?
9 months.
9 months?
40 weeks.
40 weeks, okay. What was going on when this happened?
Oh, well, my boyfriend, he's cheating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's really, really good at sticking his in other people.
Oh,
so,
okay.
He ain't got no
you know,
idea.
it's
He ain't
really
got no
good. Do
idea.
you like your job?
Relax.
You like your job?
Let's just
I
worry
do.
about that
I like
part
my
of it.
job too. You know.
We got a stretcher right here, okay? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of help you stand up, okay? And then we're gonna get you over to the stretcher right here. Okay, and we're gonna get you to sit down on that, okay? Go ahead and get that side for me if you would. Go ahead and stand up for me. There you go. All right.
What? He ain't helping his bitch now.
Take it easy.
There you go.
Yeah, it's your stuff.
Put your feet up here, okay?
Hey, where's your phone at and stuff? Where's your stuff? Is it in there?
Put up here in the corner, okay?
Is it
My
in the van?
pocket.
In your pocket? You have all your stuff?
Are you with her?
No,
What else do you need out of there?
in the van,
Is your purse in there?
like that, because it hurts.
You like that? Is that comfortable for you? Okay. All right. You got it? Excuse me, guys.
Alright, sweetie.
This is her jacket.
Relax real quick.
Hey, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Here you go. Ready? I'll pick you up, okay?
Okay.
After the chaos of the confrontation, Krystal knows she must make a tough decision. At the end of the show, Cheaters reveals her final choice. But now, please welcome Mandy. Mandy visits with Cheaters to tell her side on the afternoon she was caught with another woman's man.
So we were getting rehab for him, physical therapy for his car wreck. And it was just supposed to be a normal activity, you know. I was just sitting there watching him do these little rowboat exercises, and then all of a sudden all these cameras come in, you know, like 50 people and this strange girl, and it definitely caught me off guard. It was something that I never expected to ever happen.
Who the is this? What are you doing? Who are you?
Baby.
Baby? Who are you?
Who are you?
His girlfriend.
What the is this?
This is Cheaters. Are you aware that this man has had a girlfriend for about 3 years? They live together.
Wade.
My gosh. What is all this? Can we...
All we're doing is just trying to get answers from you, man. Wade, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here, man?
Wade, who is this girl?
I'm his girlfriend. Who are you?
Finding out that I was the other woman was a little crazy. You know, I never thought that I would ever be put in that position. I always told myself I would never be the other woman, you know, and knowing that I was causing somebody to cheat on their significant other, you know, it's horrible. It's horrible for her, you know, even though it was horrible for me, it was definitely horrible for her too to find out somebody is cheating on you. That definitely put me in a really weird place.
Have you ever been inside of his residence?
Inside of his, no, he stays with me all the time.
So doesn't that make you kind of question that? Why he wouldn't let you into his own residence if he had nothing to hide?
I mean, I don't go to his house. He comes to my house. Like, that's how it is.
But you do park
You don't
outside
go to
of
his house. Now, have you ever wondered why?
You did this to both of these girls. You lied to her, and that's one thing. But this woman is pregnant with your child.
Yeah, I know.
So since this whole experience, the relationship has been amazing. You know, I feel like he's 100% committed to me and to our baby. I feel like we're definitely moving forward into a very good direction for both of us. I feel like, you know, we've moved in together. We are very public with our relationship as opposed to before. You know, our friends and family know about everything, and I feel like this is going really well for the both of us, and I really look forward to what the future holds.
Following the tumultuous events of the confrontation, Krystal Ellis ponders kicking the suspect out of the house they share. However, Krystal acknowledges that she loves the suspect with all her heart. She says, "I admit I don't quite trust him now, and he knows he's going to have to earn it back, but we're definitely trying to reconcile." The suspect, Cameron, cuts off all contact with his companion. Cheaters congratulates him on becoming a true father. The suspect's companion, Chelsea Hannigan, declines to comment on the case.
Cheating is a crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.